Oh, we're recording? Okay, we're recording. Hi. Just trying to get the lighting right in here. Wow. Lesson 269. That's where we're at today. We get to turn the page. How fun. My sight goes forth to look upon Christ's face. So, I'm peeking ahead. I kind of like this. Today, my sight goes forth to look upon Christ's face. Tomorrow, spoiler alert, we're not going to use the body's eyes. And then it goes into what is the Christ. So stick around, folks. It's getting good. Today, lesson 269, my sight goes forth to look upon Christ's face. So this is getting into those churchy words, and that can be a challenge, but let's just read it. I ask your blessing on my sight today. It is the means which you have chosen to become the way to show me my mistakes and look beyond them. It has given me to find a new perception through the guide you gave to me, and through his lessons to surpass perception and return to the truth. I ask for the illusion which transcends all those I made. Today I choose to see a world forgiven in which everyone shows me the face of Christ and teaches me that what I look upon belongs to me, and that nothing is except your Holy Son. What I look upon belongs to me, that nothing is except your Holy Son. All right. Today, our sight is blessed indeed. We share one vision as we look upon the face of him whose self is ours. We are one because of him who is the Son of God, of him who is our own identity. So we're seeing with Christ's vision more and more when we can see the light in everyone, when we can look past errors, when we can look past illusions, when we can have a new perception. A new perception. I just always smile when I hear that word because that's the name of my kayak. It's a perception kayak. So, that Course in Miracles, it just follows me everywhere, even out onto the lake. So I ask your blessing on my sight today. Seems simple enough. Tina Jesus for lesson 269 talked about the different types of sight. Your judgmental sight and your loving sight. Those are the differences. It is your judgmental sight that causes you your suffering. It is your rejecting sight that causes you your suffering. And the opposite to that is your loving sight and your accepting sight. And that is the sight that sees all. Everyone around you sees all as equally valued and loved in the eyes of God. So that is our work today. Seeing everyone as valued equally, seeing everyone as loving, and to stop using our judgmental, rejecting sight. That's the sight that makes you think some people are going to be condemned into hell. Well, Jesus said no one gets cast into hell for errors for anything. So let go of that notion right away and work on your mind. Work on your mind to shift your behavior and hold a new frequency. So you can never change your behavior without changing your mind first. First, you change your mind, then your behavior shifts, and then you will be able to hold a new, higher frequency. Jesus also reminded us not to get up on our soapboxes and try to change others. Do not try to change others by preaching. Instead, inspire others with your behavior and your energy. And of course, that made me laugh because, I mean, essentially, am I on a soapbox right now? I hope not. I hope I come off more like sharing my studies with A Course in Miracles, inspiring, yes, nudging you to do A Course in Miracles, keep on going, but don't get on the soapbox, Sadie. You're self-help, Sadie, not soapbox, Sadie. Even though I did just use some soap, I just switched to a shampoo bar and a conditioner bar. Maybe I'll make a video about that when I'm done doing my Course in Miracles thing. But how did I get off on that soapy tangent? But it is not my job, even though it's fun, to take little snippets of my videos and put them on my shorts page. It's really not my job to be preachy. My job is truly to inspire those people that get to lay eyes on me, maybe in a video, but hopefully more and more in real life, my physical life, that people lay eyes on me. They're like, okay, she is definitely in a better place. What is she doing? She has definitely let go of the past. How did she do that? She is vibing high. She is that. How did she do it? And then they think, wait, maybe I can do it too. If Sadie can do it, I can do it, you know? And they get inspired to be happy. They get inspired to be loving. They get inspired to feel good because of the energy and frequency that I'm holding, that I'm emitting, the behavior that I'm demonstrating. That is how we change other people. Not by bitching, not by preaching, not by trying to force them into anything or make them change their behavior. They can't change their behavior until they change their minds, until they shift their perception. Same with us. We can walk the walk, but until you truly change your mind and change your perception and see with Christ vision and start to look at things differently, that's when you truly change. That's when your frequency genuinely raises. Not fake it till you make it. My sight goes forth to look upon Christ's face. Now I'm seeing the world differently. Now I'm going to be living in the world differently. So I ask your blessing on my sight today. Today, our sight is blessed indeed. We share one vision as we look upon the face of him whose self is ours. So when I look at you, I see me. When I look at anybody, I see the big me that is in all of us. And that is definitely a different way of seeing. pathwaysoflight.org. Welcome to the reading, A Course in Miracles Workbook Lesson 269, Insights. My sight goes forth to look upon Christ's face. Today, I am being invited to look upon a new perception. I am being invited to open my mind to the Holy Spirit's perception. I'm being invited to look past my mistaken ideas to the one Christ mind that lies in everyone behind the false perceptions of the ego identity. Today, I consciously choose to accept that invitation. I consciously choose to step back from my habitual ways of thinking. I consciously choose to open the door to God's peace, which leads the way to see the face of Christ, which alone is true. Today, I devote to listening to the Holy Spirit. Today, I will practice not deciding what anything means on my own. Today, I would follow. I would not lead. With all the Course's emphasis on teaching that this world is an illusion and that believing in this illusion keeps us from the experience of God's love. It seems surprising that it would tell us to ask for an illusion. But there is one illusion that leads us out of all illusions to transcend all what we have made. This illusion is forgiveness. The illusion of forgiveness is necessary because we believe in the illusion of sin or separation. In heaven, where there is complete knowledge of oneness, there is no need for forgiveness because there is nothing to forgive. But in the dream world, where illusions are thought to be true, we need an illusion of letting them go in order to be free of them. In this illusion called forgiveness, that opens my sight to see the face of Christ in everything I look upon. It clears the way for me to see the unity of love that is the Holy Son of God, which is me and all my brothers in the oneness of God. In the dream of the hell of separation, what could I pray for but the means for release from it? And so today I ask the Holy Spirit for the one illusion that sets me free. Thus will the Holy Spirit teach me that everything I look upon is one with me, for we are united as God's one Son. The ego does not want to be shown its mistakes. To the ego, a mistake is a sin and a cause for guilt. To the Holy Spirit, a mistake is simply cause for correction, which leads to release from guilt. I really do want the Holy Spirit to show me my mistakes for what they are so that I can look beyond them to the kind and radiant face of Christ that is everywhere to be seen. Today I pray, Holy Spirit, show me my mistakes, for I would look beyond them to remember the joy of being God's Son. Practice, practice, practice. To see my brother's face is to see Christ's face. To look with my mind's eye is to see Christ's face. Even just the practice brings me closer to forgiveness, close enough to go beyond believing towards being. pathwaysoflight.org. Yes, we almost missed that part in lesson 269 when it literally said, I ask for the illusion which transcends all those I made. So that illusion that we are asking for today is forgiveness. Yeah, forgiveness is technically an illusion because it's part of the dream of separation, but it's the one illusion that clears up all the other illusions. I mean, the Holy Spirit knows the game. The game of separation, the game that you're living, the game of life, the dream game. You have to play by the rules here. So we use a illusion to clean up all the other illusions. It's very smart. Very, very, very smart. Good job, Holy Spirit. All right, so I ask for that illusion, the illusion, which transcends all that I made. And today I choose to see a world forgiven in which everyone shows me the face of Christ. So when I can line up with the illusion of forgiveness, then I start to see the truth. I know, that's just the way it is. So when I start to see the face of Christ and everyone, it teaches me what I look upon belongs to me. that nothing is except your holy sun. Everything is your holy sun. And the sunshine just went away, but I really like what it did to me. So my sight goes forth to look upon Christ's face. Look upon Christ's face and see Christ in everyone and everything. Today our sight is blessed indeed. And then we can share one vision. And then we can really tap into our true identity. So we're going to ask for that new perception, and through his lessons, we're going to surpass perception and return to truth. So that's the way it is. So anyways, 269 today, you guys. Woohoo! We're just cruising along. We're doing our thing. We're not gonna be preachy today, but we are going to demonstrate our change perception through our new way of thinking, new way of seeing, new way of being. People are going to notice a change in our behavior and be inspired by the light that you are shining, and be inspired of how you have learned the illusion of forgiveness, and woo, it is serving you so good.